So I briefly touched on in yesterday's video how poorly Ubisoft is doing this year, but I figured it's been a little while since I've covered the new Assassin's Creed and all the backlash it's getting. I've kind of been trying to pace that out because there is so much going on day to day that it kind of needs a nice little collation of a nice gathering of information on what's going on. And with as much as Ubisoft has made this so much worse for themselves, I think right now this week on a Tuesday is the best time for me to cover all of it. Now I know I briefly touched on the stocks yesterday because somebody was trying to throw around some shitty information about Ubisoft failing because of Assassin's Creed when that's not the case at all. So I'll throw that in here today. Uh, let's see. The last week I think it was we covered the stolen One Piece katana from Zoro, but now Ubisoft is releasing a statement that doesn't help its cause in any way because those damn Asians are white adjacent and their opinion doesn't matter. So here we go. Video game publisher and developer Ubisoft released a statement to the Japanese players amidst a massive backlash to the company's upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows game. Japanese players launched a petition at the end of June claiming the game is a serious insult to Japanese culture and history. The current signature count is 94,764 signatures. So let's jump over to that right now. And it's currently at 94,923 signatures, with 740 people signing it just today. Just today. Actually, let me translate that for anybody who wants to pause and read the thing. Let's do it. Recently, the lack of historical accuracy and cultural respect has been a serious issue regarding the upcoming game Assassin's Creed Shadows by game developer Ubisoft. The game is based on Japanese samurai and ignores the fact that samurai were a higher class of warrior and should have been gokenin or servants of nobles. In fact, the first European to receive the title of samurai, William Adams, served Tokugawa Ieyasu as a 250 koku hatamoto. In the history, Ubisoft continues to misunderstand the nature and the role of the samurai. This is a serious insult to Japanese culture and history and may also link to Asian racism. Well, yeah, you're white adjacent until they need to use you as a totem pole, and they're like, "Stop Asian hate," and then they turn around like, "Erase Asians from the face of the planet." But anyway, they go on to say, we call Ubisoft to immediately cancel the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows and show sincere research and respect for Japanese history and culture. They'll never do that. They don't give a fuck. It's all about getting those DEI woke bucks. We need your signature. Sign this petition. Let Ubisoft know the importance of cultural respect and historical accuracy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause there. And yes, I have signed it. And I'll post a link to this in the description below. So while you're there, before you click that link, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. All right, now back to the article here. I'm going to skip over what they say the petition says. And we're going to go to Ubisoft's statement, which they put out in a blog post. And what they say is, since the announcement of Assassin's Creed Shadows, we have received many positive reactions. No, you haven't. You're fucking lying. No, you haven't. You're fucking lying. But also some criticism, including from you and our Japanese players. We share your passion for history and deeply respect your care for the historical and cultural integrity of your rich heritage. No, you don't. You don't give a damn. That's why you chose a black man. Out of all the samurai and ninja that you could have picked, you picked a black man because you didn't give a damn about the culture of it or the historical accuracy of it or the history or anything about the Japanese. You cared about putting a black man in a position as a main character of a game because you needed the woke points. We would like to address a few points to clarify our intentions and creative decisions. Well, hold on. Creative decisions? You can't care about historical accuracy and then claim, well, we took creative license. The company then discussed the efforts we have put significant effort into ensuring an immersive and respectful representation of feudal Japan by having a black man lead everything. It's nothing but woke points. However, our intention has never been to present any of our Assassin's Creed games, including Assassin's Creed Shadows, as factual representations or history or historical characters. Instead, we aim to spark curiosity and encourage players to explore and learn more about historical settings we get inspired by. You weren't inspired by this, you picked it because it was a black man. You literally did it for woke points. I mean, could you imagine the oh hell, we don't have to imagine. Look what happened when they issued a mod for Spider-Man that removed the trans Jenga flags. They went after the person who did it, but they didn't release them in the Middle East countries that way. You know why? Because they knew they couldn't get away with their woke points. I mean, we only have to look at how terrible Ubisoft has done. Right? Let's go ahead. You know what? They go into this like right down here in the article, right over here. Let's see what they say versus what I said yesterday and what I'll say today on the video dedicated to Ubisoft. Of note, this post comes in the wake of Ubisoft seeing a 12% decline in stock prices after its most recent earnings report, where its net bookings exceeded its predictions. While net bookings exceeded the company's predictions, it brought in $290 million or 300 or euros. Right? That's euros, right? I don't know. I'm American. We do American shit. That works. Or $315 million. They're still down significantly compared to analyst predictions. Bloomberg goes on to say analysts were expecting an average estimate of 408 million. That means the net bookings were at a 22% loss, or 22% lower, I should say. It's not a loss. That's just a prediction. They didn't lose it. But here we go. The stock price is not just down over the past week, but it's down 15% for the year so far. If you go back an entire year, the stock is down 30%. But if you go back 5 years, it's down nearly 75%. Now we're going to take a look at the 5-year stock. Like they said, that is correct. It saw a spike in 2021. And ever since then, it's been in a free fall decline. Now, for the year to date, they're only down 17%. That's from the beginning of the year till now. But if you do the full year, they're down 37.5%, almost 40%. They just cannot get it under control. Now, $4. You know, going back to this, 2020. 2020 should have been a booming year. Everybody was locked in their damn house. And you kind of see a little bit of an increase. Just a little bit here. Ever since 2021, it's been in free fall. But for some reason, Ubisoft thinks by throwing a black man into the mix, and just like every other game they've made over the last 5 years, make it the most racially diverse, inclusive game they possibly can, they're going to raise their stock prices back up. But if you have Ubisoft stock now, sell it. Sell it. Get rid of it. It's not coming back up. This is pretty much, this Ubi's close to being a penny stock. Like, I'm not even joking. $4 a share. This is, oh my God. And they think this is going to be the saving achievement of Ubisoft. More representation. Bro, your stocks have been down for the last 5 years. You still haven't figured it out. Everybody at Ubisoft needs to be fired and replaced. But I mean, maybe that's why Microsoft axed their entire DEI program. But that's it for this video, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. And until the next one, guys, be easy like Sleazy.